There we go.
My friend Ashley will share about.
Hello. Oh, yay. I think we got Kiersten's sister.
Very good.
Hi. So my name is Ashley, and I heard about Juice Plus actually 4.5 years ago, and it has been a complete game changer for my entire family's health. I take it as a prenatal. I'm 37 weeks pregnant, 9 months pregnant with a second baby boy.
Aww, congrats.
Thank you. My mom, just like Kiersten. And so I've just loved it. But I'm excited to introduce everyone to Lenora Bayless. It was her own family's health history that prompted her to pursue the journey to better health. Her father died from a stroke. Her sister survived a debilitating stroke at age 35, and a few years later, her mom experienced a major stroke. On one hand, it took the guesswork out of her risk factors, but on the other hand, she felt like a ticking time bomb. She was a busy corporate executive at the time, making plenty of money, but with lots of stress and very little time to stay on top of most of the things, which included what her family was eating. During her quest for answers, a lifelong friend shared Juice Plus with her. She saw the products as a catalyst to beginning her family on a journey to eat better. And before long, she recognized this business was a way to truly make a difference in this world. With work that fit around her true priorities, starting with her family. Lenora is a graduate of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and is a certified diet and lifestyle intervention counselor. And I'm excited to call her a mentor and a friend. And Lenora, I will turn it over to you.
Well, thank you guys for being on here. I love doing the calls with family and friends because it always means so much to the person who's starting to have support of the people that she loves the most. And I know if it were me, I'd be wondering what she'd gotten herself into. And I really hope that by the end of our time that you're going to feel completely at ease. I'm a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company, and I'm going to be able to share with you a little bit about the mission of our company, our 5 products, and the business model that we use in the Juice Plus franchise. And just to share a little bit about how I got here, my college education prepared me to go to medical school, but I did make a conscious choice to go in a different direction. With all of the calamities that were going on in my family, I didn't see it as a healthcare system. It was really more of a sick care system. And I wanted to avoid that at any cost. And the more I studied about preventing disease, the more 2 little words kept creeping up. You guys know what they are? One starts with F and the other one starts with V. Got it? Kiersten, you got that look on your face. Anybody help me out?
Fruits and veggies.
There you go. Because I really came to understand that the foundation of good health is good nutrition, and the foundation of good nutrition is fruits and vegetables and other plants. And I think most of you probably came on the call tonight already knowing that fruits and vegetables are super important, but it's easier to know it than to do it. And after experiencing Juice Plus, I really found that I just couldn't keep it a secret. So I partnered with the Juice Plus company 23 years ago next month. This seems crazy to say that. Yeah, I had dark brown hair when I started. It's been a while. But I love their mission because it was simple, and that was just giving people convenient and effective and affordable tools to up their fruit and vegetable intake. And let's face it, it's only 1% of American adults that consistently get that 7 to 13 servings a day. We just don't do it, even though we know it. So let's talk about our products for a minute. The first thing that I just want to mention to you is we do have an aeroponic growing system that comes with up to 28 growing spots for full-size plants, and now they've got a different arrangement that you can do even with microgreens if you're into that. But people can grow their own organic produce. Any plant that grows above the ground will grow in the tower garden. So I grow things like lettuces and kale and parsley and dill and chard, arugula, some of those things. And then they'll also grow flowering plants like eggplant and tomatoes and squash and peppers. even strawberries. So I'm going to share my screen with you and just show you a little short video because it's kind of hard to imagine what something like that would look like, but I like to show you. So here we go.
Tower Garden's state-of-the-art aeroponic vertical garden system uses both water and air to produce more colorful, better tasting, and incredibly nutritious fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Tower Garden has a 20-gallon reservoir at its base that stores the Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Developed by experts in plant and human nutrition, Tower Tonic Mineral Blend enables superior plant growth and better nutrition from your Tower Garden produce. The process begins once the seedlings have been placed in your tower garden. Here they will be nourished with Tower Tonic nutrient solution. Inside the reservoir is a small, low-wattage submersible pump. The pump pushes the nutrient solution up through the tower to the top. From there, the nutrient solution drips through the central tower using a special device that evenly cascades the solution over the exposed plant roots. On the journey down the tower, the nutrient solution feeds the roots and becomes highly oxygenated as it cascades gently down the reservoir. This process is continuous, providing fresh oxygen, water, and nutrients to the roots of the plants. This patented aeroponic process enables food crops to grow faster than they would in soil, so they can be harvested more often. And it makes Tower Garden a healthier, easier, smarter way to grow your produce.
Okay. So there are people who absolutely come into our company because of the Tower Garden, because that's just exactly where they're at. They want to grow their own. And for me, it was like there is no way that I could take on farming on top of my crazy busy life. So that's where Juice Plus comes in. And there are 3 blends. And I'm going to show you a visual in just a second. And there's a fruit blend, there's a vegetable blend, and then a third blend is berries and grapes. And with these products, the Juice Plus company supervises the entire process from the time they're grown in the farm to the time that the dried juice powders are in the capsules. So the fruits and vegetables are grown without any herbicides and pesticides. They're harvested at the peak of ripeness, which is when all the nutrients really come into the plant. And they're juiced, and finally the water is removed, and which miraculously takes out both the sugar and the salt. And then they take those concentrated juice powders and put them in capsules and chewables for children. And just so you know, we have a program where kids can eat Juice Plus for free when their parent is a customer. So I really like to be able to share that. Now I'm just going to show you the visual real quick on what Juice Plus looks like. So these are all the fruits and vegetables in it. You can see in the fruit blend, there's apples, cherries, beets, cranberries, dates, oranges, papaya, peaches, pineapple, and even prunes. And then in the vegetable blend, you can see those. In the berry blend, it is really there to maximize the nutrient density. The berry blend is designed for cardiovascular health and just supports that endothelial lining, which is really our biggest organ, the inside of our vessels, and helps them do better at constricting and not constricting, just staying open. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay, and oops, that was not what I was trying to do, sorry. I'm not trying to share the screen at this moment. I'm trying to come back to you.
You're back.
I am? Okay, well it's showing, I've got that in front of me right now. I can't seem to get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so we have the Tower Garden, the fruit and vegetable blend, which is what's called Juice Plus and Juice Plus Vineyard. And the 4th product that we have is a smoothie mix, and that's called Juice Plus Complete. And it is vegetable proteins, 13 grams of protein that comes strictly from plants. And in that, there's 8 grams of fiber. And I am going to show you that visual. So just one second. Here it is. Nope, it's not showing me the right one. Okay, I'm confused.
Showing us the Juice Plus Complete Shade Mix.
Okay, interesting, because on mine, it's showing me something different. So there we go. You can see there's, those are the protein sources, and then there's fiber. There's all kinds of sprouts and ancient grains in it. And miraculously, it tastes good. I always read the ingredient list and say, I cannot believe this stuff actually
So good.
tastes good. So it's easily my most nutrient-dense meal of the day. And I don't say that lightly because I pay a lot of attention to what I eat. But the things that are in there are just amazing. So, and then finally, one last visual that I want to show you is our brand new product that's the first of its kind in the marketplace, and it is called Juice Plus Omegas. And so instead of just all I had ever heard about, and probably you guys too, are the 3s and the 6s, but apparently there's 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and these are all derived from plant source. And I don't know if you know this or not, it's kind of like when people drink milk to get calcium, actually the cow gets its calcium from the grass. So the greens are the best source of calcium, and it's the same thing. Why does a fish have omegas in it? It's because it eats algae. And so this has the algal oil in it and raspberry seed oil. So we kind of bypass the middle fish and just go straight to the source for these powerful omegas. So if you know people that are taking omegas, this is just another alternative. Does not repeat on you. It actually has a very pleasant.
There's no fishy taste.
No fishy taste. No. Oh, so now there's a lot of nutritional programs out there, and we know that. Boy, do we. And so an obvious question that people have is what sets Juice Plus apart? And we love it when people ask that question, because the 3 blends that I showed you and the smoothie mix, they have food labels. And I don't know if you guys know that, but a supplement has to have a supplement label. But food, like if you just go in and buy an orange or an apple, it's a food. So it doesn't have to have a label like that. And because Juice Plus products are just food, they do have a food label. And why is that important? Well, our bodies know exactly what to do with food. Not so much with isolated vitamins and minerals. And the best supplement you can buy might have 30 to 50 nutrients in it. And actually, fruits and vegetables have over 25,000 nutrients that they know of, and they keep finding more all the time. So being able to provide people with a way to consume all of those antioxidants, not just the handful that they can brew into a pill, is something that has always really excited me. So that's one way that it's totally different. And the second thing that sets us apart, I'm going to share one last visual with you, and that is the research. Because talk is cheap, testimonials are kind of cool, but there's no real proof. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world. And I don't say that lightly. There's over 35 original double-blind, placebo-controlled studies done by third-party hospitals and universities, and then they're published in peer-reviewed medical journals like the ones that you see there. And so involved in that, there's hundreds of researchers and reviewers that have been involved since the very first study in 1994, and over 2,500 participants. So even reading labels, that's great. But knowing the impact, okay, if this gets in my body, what is it going to do? What actually happens? That's what's important, because the blood doesn't lie. I always, when people tell me that all these vitamins they're taking, I share with them the whole concept behind a Juice Plus. I just say, look, would you rather have expensive urine or rich blood? I know, because the p-value, the statistical significance of this says it's going to happen to you because it happens to everybody that takes it. So the thing I always think of is if a pharmaceutical company could offer a drug with all the benefits that are listed right there, with 0 side effects. I mean, the only side effect that you could possibly get from Juice Plus is if you took too many, you'd spend a lot of time on the toilet. But that's pretty much it, because it's just food. It's just fruits and vegetables. So as far as Kiersten's business potential, she's going to be offering unique products backed by good science, and they're products that everyone needs, and they're affordable. So what about the company that she's involving herself with? Let me stop sharing so we can see each other instead of the research. Juice Plus Company is 47 years old. They'll be 48 years old in 2018. And they have a 15 billion with a B track record. It's less than 1% of American companies that ever hits 1 billion. And they're in over 20 countries doing business. So how does it work? We help people like Kiersten build a small profitable business of her own, 20 to 25 customer families. And this allows our franchisees to earn about $500 a month just for maintaining those customers. And for some people, that's their goal. But for those of us who want to have a greater impact and earn more, we simply teach other people that model of earning $500 a month. And over time, if we help about 5 people launch successful businesses, then you built your own stable and lasting business. And in my journey to National Marketing Director, it took me 5 years to reach the top position and replace my salary and the benefits package that I had enjoyed in my corporate job. And I think that's another cool part about what we do. For those of us who look at this as a career, there is a full medical package with health, dental, vision, disability, and life insurance, even long-term care insurance. And we have a college tuition reimbursement program, and we get bonuses at Christmas. So it took me another 2 years after I reached National Marketing Director to hit a 6-figure income. But I want to tell you that what gets me up in the morning is paying that forward and working with people like Ashley and Kiersten who want to make this kind of difference in the world, however far they want to take it, or moms who want to work from home, or even health professionals who get tired of just writing the next prescription and they'd really like to offer a roadmap to better health. So it's been really rewarding to be able to give them a vehicle and a community to launch from. So I just want to say this is a real job. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or a pyramid. Every thriving company in the world these days is using some form of referral marketing. From Southwest Airlines, have you guys gotten those little coupons that if you share about their credit card, you can earn miles to Dish Network? Same thing. And why are they doing that? Because most of us base our buying decisions on the experiences of people that we trust. Even, we think about that with cars or maybe a hairstyling tool, but we make health decisions the same way. How do we get our doctors? How do we get anything that we value? We ask around. So if there's anyone on the call that has had a painful experience with a direct sales company, one that overpromised and underdelivered, I am truly sorry for that, but I want you to know this company is not that. Pyramids are illegal because some poor guy gets left at the bottom of the heap holding the bag with no opportunity. In our company, whether a person is a doctor or a ditch digger, they start at the exact same place, they have the exact same products, they get trained the same way, and they have the opportunity to work their way to the top position. And no one's income is limited by what the person who introduces them is making. And that's not the case in corporate America. The CEO of Coca-Cola makes $80 million. The drivers make about $20 an hour, and there's not really a clear path for how to get from one place to the other. So if nothing else tonight, that if you thought about this industry, it's probably the most equitable, because everybody does have the opportunity. It's based on your desire to move forward. So our founder's vision is to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible achieve their dreams. So whether people do a little or a lot, they're a blessing. And Ashley and I are very honored that Kiersten has joined our company and our mission, and we're here to help her take this as far as she wants to go. So if you're wondering how you can help her get her business off the ground, number one thing would be to help spread the word to people you know, who you really care about, and people that are interested in nutrition and prevention for themselves and their families. If you can ask them for permission to have Kiersten reach out to them and just share the information she has. This time of year, people are making health goals. People want to have something different happen in the new year, so it's a good time for her. And if you know anyone who is mission-driven, who's really interested in health and would be interested in putting part-time effort into something that could lead to a full-time income, they might be interested in exploring what it would look like to be on Kiersten's team, and we'd be happy to share more with them and explain how all that works. So honestly, that's all I wanted to cover. And I wanted to thank all of you guys for spending a few minutes of your valuable time this evening to support Kiersten. And I hope that what we talked about puts your mind at ease. And I'm going to end the recording, but we'll stay on the phone and answer any questions you have. So let me do that.